Okay, what is Python used for? You're going to look at some of the things that is Python to do. Please, can everybody hear me?
I'm hearing you loud and clear.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So I'm hearing some noises. I don't know which background is that. So what is Python used for? Python is used to build websites and software. You can automate tasks and conduct data analysis. This is a data science class. I know that data analysis is part of data science. So Python is a must have and must know language. Must have and must know. So how to install Python? I've already told you guys how to do that. So this is actually the website to install Python. Python 3. Python 3 is the latest. And Yadi, which Python this thing do you have? Is it Python 2 or Python 3?
I have Python 3.
Okay, that's the
That's
latest
latest. They have 3
that's the
points
latest version.
also.
Yes, that's the latest version. So now to fully start using Python, you have to download the IDE. It can be Anaconda, it can be Atom. IDE is the integrated development environment. That is where you can use, like in Anaconda. Under Anaconda, I use my Jupyter notebook. I think the message here. I use my Jupyter. Okay, I use my Jupyter notebook in Anaconda. So in Anaconda and launch Jupyter notebook. Please, has everybody done that? Please, if you have done that, just say yes on the chat box. If you have done that, so from there we'll know where we'll continue. If you have installed your Anaconda or Atom, please just say yes on the chat box. Okay. Okay, that's beautiful. Thank you guys. I'm impressed. I'm proud of you all. So now let's go into Python. So we have errors in Python. You know, there are some codes you run and they'll be like error. It is a very, very annoying thing, like very, very, very annoying thing. Now we have errors in Python. We have our syntax error. We have our syntax error. Syntax error is the error. Syntax error is an error committed when the grammar rules of Python. Syntax error is an error when the grammar rules of Python are violated. You know, like maybe don't worry, as you go into the coding, you'll see examples of syntax rules. So this is when an error in Python is coming, a grammar rule, like maybe you say in is equals to hello world, print in. They'll be like, obviously in is not part of the program. So that's a syntax error. Now we have logic error. When the program has a good syntax, but there's a mistake in the order of statements. Instances that create logic error are using the wrong variable name, indenting the block in the wrong level, using integer division instead of float point division. We'll get into integer division and float point division as we continue the class. So now making a mistake in the Boolean expression. We'll also go into Boolean expression soon. Now we have the semantic error. Semantic error is when the description of the text is syntactically correct, but the program does what it does not do what it was intended to do. Sorry, that was a mistake. So the person that taught me Python, he usually makes this joke that whenever you are programming, whenever you are running your Python code, if it's having a semantic error, you have to pray. That means you pray in the morning when it came to when it started. So it's like that is how it happens sometimes. So when it's syntactically correct, but the program does does not do what it was intended to do. So that is not a fault. So you have to rerun it. You have to rerun the program again from the beginning. Any questions so far? Please, all questions is directed to Anyedi at this point. Any questions so far?
No.
Okay. Please, I enjoy the class because I'm freaking out here. I'm like, am I doing well? So, hope you're enjoying the class.
You're doing well, and we are enjoying it.
Okay. Thank you for the ginger. Thank you. I'm excited. So, we are now going to variables. Variable in programming is used to store data. Variables in programming is used to store data. That's the values. For example, A is equals to 10, B is equals to 1.1. Here, A and B are variables, but the numbers assigned to the variables is called value. Now, the is equals to expression is also operator. We are going to go into operators in Python. The is equals to operator, is assign values to variables. Now, this 10 in A automatically becomes A. So if you say, let me open my Jupyter notebook, sorry. So if we are running a code, like if you are running this kind of code, if you are running that code, A is equals to 10, print A is going to show 10. So that is it. Then changing variable values. Now the values of variables can be changed. Example, A is equals to 10. Remember, this is supposed to assign a value to a variable. So A is equals to 10, and also A is equals to, we're trying to change this 10 to 1. And also 1. Sorry about that. I just poured it. So A is equals to 10 and A is equals to 1. So we are now trying to change 10. We are just trying to change 10 to 1. So that's basically what you can do. Okay, let's use the Jupyter. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Which of them is it? The Jupyter?
You are not seeing the Jupyter notebook.
Okay.
So you will go back to share screen.
Yeah, let me do that.
You have just clicked the main home page. Wait, what's the task? I think when you get to share screen, when you get to share screen,
yeah.
When you get to share
screen,
share your desktop before opening each of the folders.
Okay. So this is my Jupyter notebook. So let me use the new.
We are seeing it now.
Okay, yeah. Let's hold on it. So I'm naming this file introduction So Python. So okay, that variable, what I told you alien variables. So what actually alien good alien variable, sorry, is a is equals to 10, b is equals to 1.1. You run this code, now there print a. So you see, now 10 has been assigned to A. Now, okay, let's say print B. (1.1). So this is assigning variables, it's assigning values to variables. So let's see let's say A is equals to 10 and A is equals to 1.1. Print A, print A. Remember that error I told you about, the syntax error. This is it. This is a syntax error. Missing parentheses call print. Do you mean print A? So I'll now also put a bracket here. So let's correct that. Okay. So the first A was assigned to first 10 was assigned to A, then 1.1. I hope you guys do you guys get that part, please?
Yes, very well.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. So our next topic, I'm trying to rush so that we'll finish early because it's already 8:31. So we're going to go to literals. A literal is a raw data used for representing fixed value. We have three literal in Python. We have the numeric, which is, this belongs to three different numerical types. Remember when I spoke about integer and float? So this is it. Integer, to me, how I kind of explain, to my own understanding, how I kind of explain integer is like the whole numbers, while floats are the decimal numbers. Then we have complex, which are literally complex numbers. So that is basically how I'll explain integer and float. So we have the string literal. This is a sequence of characters surrounded by quotes. Example. Okay, string is a sequence of characters surrounded by quotes. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. So this is a string. Jy is equals to. Now, in strings, you can use a single what do you call this sign? A single quote, or you can use single, double, or triple quotes. So let's say ini. Then you be like, you run your code. Always remember to run your code. Always remember to run your code. Then my print Jy. I'm sorry. What's up? Oh, sorry. Print Jy. So you see, this is a string. In here is a string. So then we have the Boolean. The Boolean literal. Then the Boolean literal is either true or false. In this Boolean literal, we are going to learn the if statement, the else statement. We are going to go into that soon. Any questions so far?
No question.
Are you sure? Please, you can ask me now. Any suggestion? No suggestion too. Okay. So then our next topic is, since this is just the introduction, so we're not really going to deep into Python. Oh, okay. So since you're not really going to deep into Python today, because Python is like a very broad, very broad thing. So we are going to go into, right now we are going to learn the conversion. Conversion. Okay. In programming, is common. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
I'm hearing this noise in the background. Okay. In programming, it's common to convert integers to floats. Want to convert integers to floats, float to string, and so on. So the process of converting the value of one data type, that's integer, string, float, etc., to another data type is called type conversion. Now, Python has two types conversion. We have the implicit conversion. Implicit conversion and the explicit conversion. Well, the implicit conversion, the explicit conversion in Python. So example of the implicit conversion, let me give you an example of implicit conversion. Okay. Sorry, give me a minute. Now let's say number integer. Then number underscore floats. Sorry. Number underscore. What the hell? What's wrong with me? Sorry guys, I don't know what's happening. I'm so sorry. Okay. Now we are adding integer. We are going to add integer and floats. Sum is equal to convention. Okay, so literally in the implicit type version, where we converted in this example, we literally converted 1 to 3, which is the number integer, to float before addition. We converted 1 to 3 to a float before addition. And the data set and data type, this data type now is a float. Okay. This data type right now is a float. So remember what I told you about implicit type conversion automatically converts one data type to another data type. So it converted integer to float. So because the answer, no, I remember what I told you about float. Float, what I told you about float. Float is like I take float as decimals, literally decimals. So let's now to know the type, so know the type of this thing we just did. So I'm coming. Please, do you have any question along the way? You can actually ask now. Well, I'm trying to check the data type. Hold on, I just stop. Okay. Please, can anybody hear me? Hello?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, now we just check the data type. Remember what I said, that's a beach data flow, so the data was some fast floats. So are you guys flowing me? Thank you. Daniel, thank you for joining in. Who is it? There we go. Okay. So
we are here.
now let's. What do you say?
I said we are here. We are with you.
Okay. Wait, are you guys hearing this song? Sorry. The song is stopping.
We are with you.
Okay. So let's try another example. Let's try another example on this data type, on how to check the type of data type. Let's say A is equals to 555 brings type of A, video column type A. So now who can, before we print this, who can tell me what type of these things? Is this string? Is this integer? Is this float? Who can tell what is it?
A is a string.
Okay, thank you for that. That's very correct. Very correct. So let's go into explicit conversion. Explicit conversion. So explicit conversion, we use the predefined function like integer, float, string to convert one data type to another. So for example, float is equal to four. We are going to convert to integer. Okay. So this explicit conversion, we literally just converted float to integer. So the answer here is 1. Is everybody getting this?
Yes,
Hello,
wow.
okay. All right. So let's move on. So now you can bring now to convert from string to integer, from integer to float, and so on. Let's go to the next. Let's go to operators in Python. Python operators. So okay. Operators in Python. Operators in Python. So we have An operator is a special symbol that carries out arithmetic or logical computation. For example, let's give you an example now. A is equals to 5. It's equals to 8 plus 10. So, so now we have the arithmetic operator. Now we have the, how are we going to write this? Like, this is on my phone. We have the arithmetic operator, we have the plus, we have the plus, sorry. We have the plus. So now this is the plus operator. The plus operator, we have seen from the plus operator is used to add two operands. Remember, like the example I showed you, this is what the plus does. Then we have another sign. We have another operator which is also in our normal English is still plus, but it's called concatenate. Concatenation. 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 This operator is used to concatenate two strings, append one string to the end of the other. So let's give an example of concatenate. This is our first name. Okay, are you guys seeing it? Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, no. So basically, see, the concatenation added, it appended like Ini and Asifa, it brought it together. It brought it together. Oh, okay. I just want to write the class. Okay, so guys, I think we are coming to an end to the end of our class for today. So if you have any questions, basically, about what we just taught today, please, you can send it to the group chat and we'll get to answer it. We have classes tomorrow, and according to Mr. Neil and me, then we have some other classes upcoming. So if you, we're going to learn more about the operators in Python tomorrow. We're going to like go deep in about the operators. So please, if you enjoy the class, just give me a fire emoji. Let me sleep well this night. Give me a fire emoji. Okay, guys, let's.
All right.
Give me the fire emoji now.
You done very well. Let me see if I can find fire here.
Okay,
Okay, I have fire. If I don't find fire, I'm going to give you ice.
Don't give me ice. Welcome, Daniel. Mr. Isaac, thank you so much for joining the class. Hannah, I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. And Yedi, you're darling. And me, please, where's my fire emoji? Mr. Isaac, give me fire. Give me 10 fires. I don't want one. Give me fire emoji. Hannah, hi. Daniel, you came late, but I don't know. Fire emoji is still good for me. And Yedi, you're still waiting for your fire. Mr. Isaac, make it 2 now. One is too small for me. Or if I don't give you what I'm looking for. Oh. All right. Thank you so much, guys. I'm really, really grateful. I'm totally grateful for this class. It has even made me, I'm so happy. So
Thank you very much. We so appreciate it.
Thank you too. So tomorrow we'll continue, and God bless you guys.
I think you should be the main anchor of the class. I should hand over. I should surrender everything to you.
I need I'll fight you. Should be
Thank you very much. And please, do we have questions, anything related to Python, things that we can discuss so that we know how we prepare for our next classes?
Yeah.
I know not everybody has an Anaconda. I know not everybody may have Atom. There are other ways you can write Python. Share your concern. Let's discuss.
Yeah.
You know, you can also write Python using the command line. In your computer,
really?
if you are using Windows, you have Windows PowerShell. So discuss your concern so that we can address issues like that by showing you how you can use those platforms.
Okay.
All right, I believe everybody have either Atom, or Anaconda. Nobody's saying anything. But for those who may likely watch this video later, if you have any other thing other than Atom or Anaconda, or you want to know on what interface you can write Python, you can always reach out, and we are going to explain, and we are going to guide you through. We want to carry everybody in this class, and at the end of the day, every one of us should be a competent data scientist. That's a goal.
Exactly.
Yes. Thank you very much for coming around. So this video will be available, and we give thanks to God for everything. We thank you for the wisdom. Thank you for the guidance. We thank him for Miss Inimfon Asifa. We thank him for every one of us. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for this class in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Good night.
Let me go and settle some scores with some people. Hello, Miss Ine. You are okay. Let me reclaim the host.
Eh?
All right, I've reclaimed host, so I'll end the class.
All right.
I hope we are good.
I'm fine though. I said I was like, God knows I was shaking at some point.
All right.
At some point, I was like, God, am I saying rubbish?
All right, goodbye. You are still on recording.
Eh?
Fuck that one.
Oh my God. Was it recording?